These are the pieces that I have to put back together. I took it apart. This is Easycutter 1000. Easycut 1000. Used to say it on the side there, but it's kind of faded out. Yeah, doesn't have it wrote on it anywhere now. The problem is, I don't really remember how to put this thing back together. So I'm just gonna have to guess. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me for the ride. And if I figure it out, then maybe if you find yourself in this predicament, you can put your own back together. So this is the bottom for sure. This is the trigger mechanism. I'm trying to figure out how exactly this should go. This should slide. This part right here should slide along this, like that, right? So I'm going to assume, since I don't have anything to go by, that that is the correct method right there. That this, I mean, because you could put it in a lot of different ways, but no way you can put it will make it slide like I just had it. So now that I've got it like that, you can see it slides back and forth. See? So, gotta assume that's correct. There's a hole. Let me get the pointer stick. There's a hole right here. Let me see if I can get you there. You see that hole right there? It's matching up with a. It's matching up with this part right here. I don't know if you can see that. This part right here. So, I don't see anything to put through there though to hold it together. Well, you know what? I think I'm putting this together wrong. I should make this the top piece, because that rod right there is what goes. Get my pointer again. It goes through that hole. If you can see that. That hole right there. So, once we've got this in place, see, there's that hole. Now I've got it reversed from the way it was. So the front is over here. The front where the blade would be is over here. All right. Now we can sit that on there. I'm still not sure if I'm correct about this. So, may be wrong about the way that's supposed to be sitting. Let's see. Okay. That's no. Something's not right. I think this has got to go up somehow. Okay. Not really showing you guys. I'm just troubleshooting right now because I can't figure out how to get this inside where it goes. It looks like that might be it. Okay. There's a place for this thing. Ah, look at there. Can you see that? Let me turn it around where you can see. See? That's the way it's supposed to go. I think I got it. That's the way it sits. Yep, that's it. I should have looked at it closer though, because I'm afraid I'm gonna lose it. That's it. That's the way it goes, just like that. Alright. Pretty sure this spring, this is the dial that lets you dial how deep you want to go. I don't really care if I get, you could, look, you got low 1, 2, 3, and frankly, as long as it's back together and working, I don't care if I get this exactly where it's supposed to be on that part. I just want to get the thing back together right now. So, and if it works, then to me, that's all that really counts, is the fact that it works. All right, let's take this back off. Let's show you another part. See this right here? This part right here has got to go down inside of that. And there's a spring that sits on there. So let me show you. Once you get the spring, see, that's what holds this in place, and that's what gives you the trigger action. So let's get this back together now, if I can. This is not the easiest thing I've ever had to disassemble and put back together, I'll be honest with you. And I'm partially making this video for myself so that if I ever run into this particular problem again, I'll know how to put it back together. So that bar has got to go down into that hole. Then it has to be pushed down to where it sticks through this side. And now we should be good. Yeah. I'm going to turn this to where I'm not really sure what that's doing. look at it. See that? So everything's pretty much back together now. The only thing I got left is this is the part that holds the blade in on the front, and that's it. So I know that goes up here, and it's got some little tits on it. See that? So those are going to go, there's a, I think there's a place down here. So I know that's going to fit about right in here. So let's see if we can figure out where that goes exactly. I'm not setting it exactly where it's supposed to be, and I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I think maybe this has got to come off a little bit so I can get it down in there. I don't know. No, I didn't feel right. I don't understand. Okay. It's gotta be in here somewhere. So close and so far. Alright, I'm out of sync here. Okay, there we go. Got that back in place. And this I'm not sure about. I think it maybe this goes on the top part. There's a little, I'm just not sure. I think what I need to do right now is just put the top back on it. And then maybe I can figure out where that other part goes. Because right now I'm just not seeing it. So once you've got all this connected and your trigger mechanism is working, then I think you're pretty much done except for this one part right here, and of course putting the screws back together. Is there anything that needs to be screwed together while I've got it off though? I feel like, well, let's see, I've got 5 screws, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I only see 4 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes. Okay, they're all available. Okay. Alright, I see my mistake. I was thinking that this went on the front. I was thinking that this part went on the front, and it doesn't. It goes on the back end. This is just a retainer for your extra blades that goes back here. So that's what I was doing wrong. And there are, you see that hole? I don't know if you can see that. There's a hole right there. And that's the holes that are going to hold place. You just have to get it in between them. Let me see if I can get that done. Okay, it's in there. Yep. See? Now, that's in. And that's in, and it's back together. I can't believe it. It's working. It's working. See if the yeah, that's nice. Okay, that actually worked. Okay, now all I gotta do is just put all the screws back in, and that's it. Hang on one sec. Sorry, I had to get my glasses because, yeah, two of these screws are smaller than these. There's three bigger ones and then there's two smaller ones. On the very front is where one of the smaller ones goes. And let's see, the three big ones, the two on the rear, those are the two big ones. And then there's one, let me see if I can get a pointer. This one right here, this hole right here. If you can see that, there's a hole right there. That's a big one. So, little one on the front here, tiny one on the front. And there's a hole right here. If you can see that. Right there. That's going to be a little one. And I didn't mention this earlier because I didn't show you guys me taking this thing apart. But, and honestly, I just thought about doing this kind of after the fact. But you need a three-sided bit to do these screws because I'll try to show you this. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up though. Can you see that? It's a three-sided bit. I mean, it's a three-sided screw. Very naughty of them to do that, but they did. So, pain in the butt. And you're going to need two different sizes of your pieces to take the screws in and out with. I've got the small one on there right now. So, I'm going to try putting these back in. But that's pretty much it. You could stop the video here if you want to. It's just going to be me putting these screws back in. And just for the sake of my video, I'm going to keep rolling. Because, well, that's all I've got. Just because. But yeah, I did it. Miracles happen every day. I can't get this one on. I'm going to have to just set it down in there. Oh, man. I hate that. I hope this is the one it goes in. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's the other small one. Goes on the inside. Pain in the butt. That's what it is. Alright, this little socket set that I've got here, I picked up over at Harbor Freight. It was really cheap. So, if you're looking for a set that's got these three-sided screwdrivers in it. Harbor Freight's got them, or at least they did. I think I picked this thing up like 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah, all I got now is just to put the final touches on. Might be wondering why I've done this. Well, my wife uses this at work, and this was her box cutter, and it was her favorite box cutter. So I wouldn't normally put this much time and effort into a video of this nature, but it's my wife's favorite box cutter. And she wanted it fixed. What happened was the blade she was trying to put in, it slipped onto the side. I don't know if you can see that, but probably can't capture that on video. But anyway, there's a little space on the side where that goes in. It's supposed to go in like right there, but somehow or another she got it on the side and it got down into the mechanism and she couldn't get it back out. So it was just kind of stuck there in limbo. It is a pain to put these blades in. You'd think it'd be easier than it is, but it's not. Come on. I got something going on down in this thing. It's blocking my blade. That's probably the problem she ran into. Might have been a little piece of trash or something down in there that's blocking the blade. I should have cleaned it out while I had it out, but I didn't realize that that was an issue. Tell me I'm going to take this thing back apart. Oh my God. Yep, there's still an issue. There's something down inside of the front end of this. There's still something down in here that's blocking the blade from going in, and I'm not sure exactly what that is. There's something in there. Maybe a piece of trash, a piece of plastic, something. Got it. Yeah, I think there's a little piece of trash down in there. Anyway, as you can see, we've got a fully functional box cutter now. Still not sure what was blocking it though. I obviously got whatever it was dislodged, but yeah. These are not, the blades are not that easy to change out. So, a little bit of a pain. Well, not a little bit, a lot of a pain to change these out. So, once you get it in there, you're set. Got a brand new, this is where the your extra blades sit, right there. You can put 2 extra blades in the middle right here. You can put 2 extra blades there, and then you just set that down. She's good to go. I hope you enjoyed the video, and you know, if you run into a situation where you've got to fix one of these, now you know how. Thanks for watching. Bye.